Hello and welcome, I am Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more Factorio. So, performance, this one thing is doing okay. Plenty so far. Our iron production is solid. We don't have any spare coal, so we'll pick some up. Take that over to the copper. Next job, I think, is going to be to make sure that get the copper automation going. So we'll go ahead and throw some coal on there for now, collect up whatever copper plates we can. Let's get our wood back and throw an extra little bit of coal onto that one. We want the wood back because we're going to need it for electrical poles. Oh, looks like we just broke our tool. So let's see. What's going to be the easiest way? We'll just have to use lots of conveyor belts. We got iron over here too. Where do we want our copper to be worked on? Probably in, say, this general area. Again, this gets us nice and far away from any enemies. So all the pollution, you can see the border right there. Any pollution we generate over here shouldn't affect them for quite a while. So we'll just mine some copper and then just have it shipped really long distance over here where it's safe. So lots of conveyors. The conveyors don't cost any energy, so I don't really see any issue with just making a ton of them. They cost nothing but iron. And we have lots of iron. Lots, I guess. Kind of. Plus you can always pick them up later. The other thing we'll have to do is run some power over there, so let's see if we can make that look at least somewhat presentable. Okay, power lines are connected. Great. Okay, can we make another electric miner? Need all of our iron. Okay, well, let's just worry about planting down the track. So I figure, well, it really makes no difference, but let's try to put it as close to the edge as possible for this first little bit. So like, end up maybe putting it somewhere around here. That'll work. And then a little bit further up, I think. More iron, please. See how this one's not quite getting enough iron? These two are actually doing most of the work. So eventually we'll want to get a second iron miner going, but we don't want to get too crazy, because bad things could happen. Like aliens coming and mauling my face off. Now, these units do not take power if they're not working, so for now, this thing is, again, still more than sufficient, especially because coal production is about to stop. But the fact that it's about to stop just means that we're not doing enough with it. We do have quite a bit of stone. Let's get that electric mining drill working. And we'll definitely take this one offline. I don't want more pollution over here. This actually reduces the amount of pollution that we're causing. So that will work. And we will merge in some coal. Let's just break off maybe some from here. Do iron. Eventually, we'll have splitters, which will allow us to be even more selective about what happens, but for now, we can just use a inserter. So this one now gets second choice. So again, first preference, second preference, and then iron. Again, I don't think we're going to run out, and this will merge these two paths nicely. Let's build a few more telephone poles up to them. And I'm imagining, say, a row of copper above or below? Probably above. So if we put the copper, say, here, that would put the telephone poles here, which can't reach, but we can spread them out on this side. Telephone poles really have a short range. At the early level, at least. That works. Okay, so we've got copper a lot closer now. We don't have to worry about running so far away. Of course, eventually, if those aliens attack, they're going to come and attack a really exposed copper input. So, eventually, we're going to want to maybe build a wall or something over there. They can't cross the water. They can't swim for some reason. So, there is a little bit of geographical defense for us. Next up is getting stone doing something. A lot of stone in our inventory. Stone we need to burn into... We need to make some stone blocks so we can start making walls. Yeah, that single coal mine. You remember in the previous campaign that I was doing, I had just so much coal production. Not a chance we were going to use any of that. But I do think it's time that we get a second iron miner going. Maybe even two more. And actually, you know what I like better is if you can build these on the right side, you can power 3 of them with 1 pole. However, that pole can't reach, which is rather annoying. There we go. Of course, as I say that, I haven't actually built the second electric mining drill to support those furnaces, but still. Okay. There we go. We have 2 going. Good, good. So that should match my ridiculous demand for iron. How's copper doing? Nice little bit of copper. Okay, let's see. I want stone. I want stone, and I need stone to have coal. I don't have underground transporters yet. Well, maybe if we try to build a lab and get some potions going, we can start researching things that'll help us to kind of maneuver our goods around a bit better. Building like a really organized base is actually quite cool in this game. Not that I'm building an organized base, but it's certainly a little bit better organized than before, isn't it? Come on, you know it is. Alright, so we have our first lab. Let's just plop that lab down, say, anywhere. And let's start working on turrets for some guns, maybe some optics. Why don't we get some lights so it's easier to see? We'll throw our research packs in as we get them. Research packs, the first level, are very cheap, just iron and copper, which we have an abundance of now. Maybe not in abundance, but we have some. Looks like these two furnaces are having a hard time keeping up with this copper production, so let's get a couple more transport belts. And we'll plop down another furnace. And we do have an inserter for this thing. Great. Just need those new tracks whenever finish that. Good, good. Zip, zip, as some people have noticed I've started to say often. Don't seem to be causing too much pollution. Performance is getting kind of high, so we might want to add a second steam engine. I may have not given myself enough space here. Looks like no. We're off by a little bit. Well, let's temporarily shut everything down so we can back it off by a space. And water temperature is going to be an issue unless we get a couple more boilers in there. No power. I don't think 2 are really enough to get the temperature up here, are they? Apparently they are. 2 boilers is apparently plenty for 2. Not bad. Okay, and optics is almost done, so we'll get some lights. Should be pretty nice. Now, one thing that's kind of nice is that if you middle mouse click one of these things, you can reserve a spot for specific goods. So you like middle click, middle click. So what we just did is we just basically said that that slot is reserved for inserters. Okay, so we got lights. Let's work on turrets next. So like if I didn't have any of these things, they would automatically end up in that slot when I build them. And nothing else can go there. Which is really nice. Okay, to do more research, we'll need to build some more science packs. In the beginning, it's so... I was trying to automate all this. You know, like 5, 6 videos in, and I hadn't gotten anything done, really. It's easier to just build the first 10 or 20 or 30 red science packs. We'll get the stuff automated soon, don't worry. Don't worry. Okay, so that's stone production. I think we should start cooking stone up here. And I would like to actually make sure that these bricks that we're cooking, these will be used for walls. I don't want that to get stopped. So we'll bring some power over and then just use an inserter to grab those out and put them into a box. That way it won't have any issue. And maybe we can dump some of this excess stone. I don't really want to hold on to that. In fact, why don't we create another furnace? As we work on science packs, of course. Yeah, we don't need these burner miner drills in there. But yeah, let's we'll put another inserter here, and we'll get that next furnace once it's done. You can never have too many furnaces. We'll just manually load this one, just to make some more walls. Sounds pretty good. This last one's still not getting anything done. It definitely feels like two can support it. That's better. Okay, so we have our furnace now. We put that there and then just manually load up some stone. And we'll do the same thing here. Oh, that's right. We'll also need to manually power them. Ha! Forgot about that. Now these bricks we can use to make walls. Hey, we got turrets! Let's make some guns. Let's also start getting things like logistics. Yeah. Logistics, automation, that kind of stuff sounds good. Let's build some gun turrets. This is just iron plates and copper. Let's get a few for now. And let's also queue up some bullets. I feel a whole lot better if we had some guns to protect us. Because this pollution line is starting to expand. Becoming more and more powerful. We should also queue up some more science packs because we know we're going to need them. Perhaps we should even get a second little bit of copper going. This might attract the attention of the aliens. But I don't think so. None of them are even seeing the pollution yet, so I think we'll be okay. Overall, these science packs are going to take a while. And we're standing over here now. Alright, well, I'm going to take a break here. I'm just going to wait for this to happen. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you again soon.